6 months ago, I was at an inflection point in my life and career. I had tried to start my own company and just couldn't get the traction I needed to support my family. I had taken a 9 to 5 job that I could contribute and do well at, but it really wasn't fulfilling me. When I think back on that time, I felt captive. I felt like I was confident in myself and that I could and should be able to start a business and support my family. But for whatever reason, I was failing at it. I was frustrated that I had the confidence in myself to go make it real, but not the confidence to go actually make it happen. It was extremely frustrating. I was going to work and doing a good job, but frustrated that I was in that position. The biggest challenges I faced considering starting my own business was honestly a lack of confidence that I could do it. I had always been someone's employee. And I knew I had that combination of strategic vision and tactical execution to go get things done. But I always felt that I needed to be given permission or have a position that let me build. And the concept of just assuming that I could go be the consultant or be the expert to someone else was a little foreign to me. At the same time as not feeling confident that I could be the one consulting, I looked around me and saw people that were doing it that I at the same time knew I could do more effectively. And I found myself stuck in this dueling frustration where on one end I was telling myself I couldn't be the guy to go do this. And on the other hand, I was feeling like I could do it better. And my family unfortunately bore the brunt of that because they could see and feel my discontent that I was stuck in a 9 to 5, trudging forward when I wanted to be leaping ahead. And they knew that I wasn't happy because I wasn't doing what I felt like I was meant to do and that I was holding myself back from. Six-figure roadmap because I was fed up feeling captive in my 9 to 5. I knew I had the skills to go consult, to go make a positive impact on teams and companies and leaders and frankly communities around me. But I didn't feel I had the tools or techniques or roadmap to go do it. I needed a system, a foundation, and an accountability partner to help me learn those other skills if I was ever going to break that cycle. I absolutely had hesitations and doubts. I was in a unique position where between my work at Boeing, numerous leadership development programs, and just luck, close to $500,000 had been invested in the career development, be it business trips, conferences, school, leadership development programs, etc. And yet I had spent minimal out of pocket of my own dollars to go develop. And so, when I thought about investing in myself in that way, it wasn't something I had done. I knew a lot of what I was seeing in the roadmap were things that were in a myriad of business books, that I theoretically could go make time and read and collect and learn from, and I could piece that together. I knew I could go build a network around people that were doing this, and I knew enough people that if I went all in, I would eventually figure it out. But I also knew I didn't have time for that. I had a family that I needed to take care of. It was really important to be a great husband and a great dad. And that if I put the time and calories in to read all that content, meet all those people, learn all those systems, I wouldn't be able to fulfill my responsibilities to my family successfully. And so what the six-figure roadmap offered was also a way to fast track really that knowledge, as well as avoid what was really important to me, avoid those you don't know until you know pitfalls of starting a business that I knew I would fall into if I went and did it on my own. The biggest win for this to me is I left my job and I'm doing this full time. I've gone from finding 4 to 10 hours to build my future to the confidence to do it full time. I've built a pipeline that will support my family. Just last week, I submitted $50,000 in proposals, and I'm building a program that I'm confident will sustain over $200,000 a year in business. I've been able to do all of that without having to sacrifice my family. I've been able to be a great dad. I've been able to be a great husband. I've been able to have the flexibility to take my daughter to the dentist, and yet still feel like I'm on a trajectory to build a meaningful business and make the impact that I feel I'm meant to make in the world around me. I always felt like I had to be the one that was going to build my business. I had to be the one to go learn all the things and trudge up the mountain on my own. And having Patrick, the academy, the team around me, supporting me, building me, the community on the journey is something that is well worth and worth far more than the investment of the program itself. Today, having left that 9 to 5, having launched my own business that I'm really proud of, that I know will have a positive impact on the world, my life's very different. I feel like I'm utilizing the strengths that I have, the values that I carry, and vision that I have for a different tomorrow, and that everything that I do every day is to try to move my business forward, which is to move my family forward. And it's so exciting to get out of bed every morning to make something like that, a vision like that, a dream like that real.